Mount Pleasant Road Primary School underwent a huge renovation recently with the emphasis on bringing out the creativity in the children, utilising bricks in the build. Let's go see what they did.
Well, we wanted a warm, welcoming and stimulating environment for the students to learn in, for the teachers to teach in. And so it was important that we had natural materials that really lent themselves to these flexible learning areas.
A smooth aqua glazed brick that we have here on this wall is gorgeous, clearly. But this particular wall is really impressive, and here's why. You've got a combination of these beautiful glazed bricks, which have all these really cool effects on them, as well as a very much of a flat baked brick. And what that does is, in the pattern that it's been laid in, it gives, on a certain angle, this really cool pixelated effect. So when kids look at it, they see pictures, it just enhances their imagination. But also the fact that other elements have been brought into, like these great big beautiful blonde timber sleepers. The whole effect is really cool.
We've got 4 different bricks here. So we've got a split brick, which is a 50mm version of a standard size brick, and the 76. Split bricks are a new way of presenting an older product. The thin modularity of it allows for a more linear type approach when you're working with design.
The original school was 1958 light timber construction, and it was falling apart. And we were not able to teach 21st century education in the buildings that we had. So it was important in the design brief that we had natural materials, that we had a modern aesthetic, but we didn't want anything that dated either. So we were really happy with the architect's choice.
As you can see in the lower sections of the design, there's a darker mortar, and it actually sort of grounds the product, whereas using a lighter mortar on the lighter feature type items, it's actually been able to lift that product and makes it the hero piece.
Now, this primary school is actually a really great example of how bricks can actually be used creatively. In this yard here, they've been used to bring areas together, and with all of the extra structures like the canteen area and the schoolrooms over there, by using those lighter glazed bricks has just brought a whole different element into it. So it just goes to show that whether you decide to use bricks for a school or whether you decide to use them at home, never underestimate the aesthetic value of a brick, because it really can enhance the area completely.